Guys, welcome to another episode. This is number 2 here. We're doing BeanTown boxing banter and bullshit. I'm here with Wilfredo Pagan. Coming up this week, Rivera Entertainment putting on the show New England 7 this week. Gonna be unreal, man. I'm pumped up for this.
Yeah, so, it'd be amazing.
Unreal, man. So we want to give a shout out to our sponsor who made it possible tonight here for us. Thank you, Platts Landscaping. Thank you, Four Seasons Nutrition. Thank you, Twins Nutrition and Attic Plastic. Everybody, Wilfredo Pagan, are you pumped up? I know this for real. I mean,
it's getting there. It's getting there.
Awesome, man. I'll tell you. So we did Joe earlier in the week. I'm going to ask you some of the similar questions. And what's the week before the fight like for you?
Well, the week before the fight is a lot of like anxious. Like you just want to get in the ring, but you work so hard for it, and when you know that day is coming, you just want to, get in there and finish where you start, finish all the hard work that you did. So yeah, this last couple of days is the days that you really, it's getting pumped more. But yeah.
This is what you do it for, right? This is the zone. Yeah. This is what you do it for. I'll tell you. Look at him. There he is. Danny, we're on now live, so so we
hold on.
He's on Danny Mac, everybody.
I'm behind.
This is Mac Snack Shack. We posted some pictures tonight, everything. So Wilfredo, I watched some of your fights tonight, man. I watched the KO.
There we go.
Unreal, man. You who's your opponent this week? Because I remember. Tell me what you know about him.
Yeah, my opponent is Carlos Marrero. He's out of Connecticut. Puerto Rican also. It's a really the little bit I know about him. He's a tough opponent. He's been in Vegas. He's been on I think it's ESPN or PBC. Got one of those last fights that was in there. It's gonna be a pretty good fight. It's gonna be an interesting fight. A lot of people are picking the fight that could be fight of the night. So
me and Joey picked it both as fight of the night. I mean, other than his, he obviously he wants it, man. He's hungry. You guys are awesome. So this is for the title, man. This is for the strap.
Yeah, this is for the goal. Is my story is amazing.
Let's get it on right now. Tell the entire thing, man.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna hear the story.
Yeah. So when I was a little kid, probably 9, 10 years old, I watched a fight on TV when I was a kid, and a boxing fight, and I was in love with the sport. I tell my parents, like, listen, I want to do this. I want to box. And then my mom, she's like, no way. You cannot do that. They were scared. My mom she was afraid, of the sport, because in reality, it's a dangerous sport, but it's a sport, so I love it. And then I had a neighbor like a couple blocks down to my house in Puerto Rico. We used to call Macho Perico. That's what we used to call him. I love this guy. So he was a boxer. So I had a chance to see him fighting for first time live boxing, and man, that was like my guys open up, and like, I fall in love with the boxing sport, but once again, I told my mom, listen, I want to do this. And she's like, nope, you can do any other sport except boxing. So, all right. So I started playing baseball, basketball a little bit. I wasn't that good in basketball, but I just did baseball for a while. And I always wanted to go back, try it out boxing, because this is the sport that I love. This is my passion. This is what I really fall in love. Baseball was, I love baseball, don't get me wrong, and volleyball. I did a lot of sport. Boxing was the sport that I fall in love. So she never let me do it. So finally, they moved to Southbridge, Massachusetts. When I was 19, I finished high school. I was 19. I stayed in Puerto Rico, and I had a bunch of guys they were going on the gym, and I got one guy. He was professional boxing out of Harlem, New York. His name is Edgar Chamaco Santana. Pretty decent record. He fought for the World Title Championship. He's a really nice guy. So he got a bunch of guys that were going to the gym, and I heard about it. So I like, hey, you guys going to the gym? And they said, yes. I want to go with you guys. I was older enough. My parents moved here to Massachusetts, so I was over there in Puerto Rico. I'm like, oh, well, let me try it out, because this is what I love. So I don't want to, I got to try it. So I started working out over there for about 3 or 4 months. And then I moved here to Southbridge. Then after I moved in 1999, and then the year 2000, I got a friend of mine here in the Southbridge, Ray Colon, that he introduced me to this gym here in the Southbridge, Uptown Boxing Gym. So he introduced me with my trainer, Dave DiGregorio. And I'm like, I started working out with him. And I'm still working out with him. He's my trainer. He's my mentor. He's like more than a friend. And so since that day, I've been doing boxing. I did probably did like over 60 fights as an amateur.
Wow.
I won the Western New England Golden Glove as a novice. 2013, I won the Western New England Golden Glove as an open class. I had a chance to go to Denver, Colorado with the state police. There was on Denver against Massachusetts. They gave me an opportunity to fight a guy from Denver. That was a really amazing experience. Also, I had a chance to fight here in Springfield against Ireland. Ireland came down here to Springfield, so I would represent USA, because apparently they didn't have, they couldn't find someone ready to that fight, and they asked me, and I said, yes, I'm ready to go, and I went. That was me. I mean, like, my amateur career was pretty decent. I lost a couple fights, but this is one of the things, like, when I find out about the fights over, like, I'm like, okay, sign me up. And everybody's like, Fredo, I mean, you only been working out for like 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't care. I love, because I love fighting. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna get ready, and I'm gonna do what I do best, fight. So, and finally, the last time, I think I did a couple fights more. I talked to my trainer, and I said to him, like, listen, Dave, before I know I'm getting old. I'm 41 years old right now. And so in 2018, I talked to him, and I said to him, Dave, I would like to turn pro. I want to do, at least my dream is being a professional boxer. I see if I can at least get one fight. All I'm hoping is to get one fight. Because I don't want to retire and not feel like the difference between being an amateur and being pro. I want to know how you feel when you walk through the ring, when you put your music, and you represent it. You like, you in the big leagues, you pro.
Yeah.
So, man, and then thanks to Rivera promotion, I was part of the New England Future One. That was when I did my pro debut. with them. That was a blessing. And I fought against a really tough opponent, Alexander Picot. That was a really, really tough fight. I think it was the best fight of the night. And look at me right now. I'm going for my number 8 fight, looking for my number 7 victory, and especially the goal that I wasn't never expecting to be fighting for a belt. I was just, like I said, I was just hoping to get one fight. And thank God that look at me right now. And I know the story short is that belt, is vacant, right? In 2019, I was supposed to fight for that belt, but we took a fight at Twin River Casino, and that was when I got my first loss. And then the fight was in April, and the fight for the belt was supposed to gonna be, I think it was in June. And because the time frame was kind of closed, we have to pull out of that fight because it was, we didn't have it was gonna have a tough fight with this guy, with Marcus Bay, and I'm like, we didn't want to like do all the promotion, all the stuff, and then probably got caught, or maybe I'm gonna tell them that I need time to rest, whatever. So that fight didn't went through. But then I still went to see the event, and they had 2 guys fighting right there for the belt, and I was over here watching them, and I'm like, wow, that should have been me. That should be me. That's me. I was getting pumped and jealous and like mad and then emotional too, because I like, damn, that was my chance, and it went away. So I remember that I tell AJ, AJ, I text him in the middle of the fight. I think it was round 2, and I text him. I'm like, AJ, what about if whoever wins the fight, I go in the ring and I call him out because I want to fight for that belt. That's my belt, and I want to fight for it. And he's like, whoa, as long as you don't do nothing, And I know, because I always respect every boxer, because this is the sport that you gotta respect every guy. Every guy, yep. Have the heart to get in the ring, to put your life in danger, So, but I want to do that because, I was, that's my belt. You know what I mean? Like I was supposed to fight for that, So I was kind of jealous, and I was like, I need to do something to fight for it. So when I'm getting close to the ring and I'm watching those couple rounds and I'm waiting to get in the ring, all of a sudden the fight gets stopped in the middle of the 3rd round, or the 3rd round was gonna start, something like that, or 4th round was gonna start, something happened. And I'm like, what happened? And I told her like, oh, maybe they stopped the fight, the guy can continue. This guy from New York went by knockout or whatever. So it was an accidental headbutt. So it was no contest. So nobody wins the fight. And I was like, wow, now what I'm gonna do? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? This is cool. You know why this is happening? Because that's my belt. I'm the one supposed to be fighting. So nobody won, because that's for me. That's my opportunity.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm like, it's crazy, It's like, I was like, God is amazing, I was like, this is me. So I get in the ring, and I'm not calling anybody else. I'm just saying that that's my belt, and I'm coming for it.
Yes.
And look at me right now.
Right. Let me tell you something. This is the best thing of it. So Danny, I'll tell you, he pumped you up pretty good. So I got it for myself, man.
I did pump you up, Willie. I was like,
you're a super competitive dude, right? I'll tell you, I love it. I can read right into it. I'm so happy, right? Thank you for coming on tonight. This is exactly what I wanted to get across this week. Like, to get to know you and to get to know what's about to happen in that ring this Saturday. Now, come on, man. I know this is going to be incredible. I know
it's the passion. It's really the passion. You can hear it in his voice, in his stories, and what he wants to do. It's passion.
Yep.
I'm coming to get it. I want this. It has nothing to do with anything else. I'm coming to get it.
Yeah, I love that,
I don't
man.
have to take it. I'm coming to get it.
Don't hand it to
I love
me.
it.
Don't hand it to me. I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
I love that mentality, man. I love it. So, other than your fight this week, what's your thing? What fight do you want to see after yours this week?
Well, I would like to, honestly, my goal, my thinking right now is me. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like,
I get that. I get
it's
that.
it's like I think with some fights going on this week, next weekend, or these fights coming up too. I would like to see Popeye Rivera.
I knew you were gonna say that, man. I knew you were gonna
No,
say
that kid. I mean, he was another one that did his pro debut the same day. I did mine the same year. And he's he moved up like amazing. And his charisma, his personality is great. It's the guy that everybody loves. He's really nice personality. He's nice kid. I mean, so yeah. Every time when I finish my fight, because I know he's always being the main event around there. So I always like, I still got to see this, and I'm trying to get changed quick and to see him fight.
He was on that stage of the press conference with double straps.
Yeah, no,
I love it. So I asked Joey this too. What's the nutrition like this week? He was saying, I mean, he says that he eats all the same every week is what he's telling me. But I know he ain't gonna cut weight. I don't think you gotta cut weight either. But any restrictions? What do you?
Well, just do my diet. Like I'm what can I say? Just a lot of diet, chicken breast, stuff like this.
Just smart.
Just a lot of salad. Trying to eat everything good. Nothing fried, nothing strong. So, and the way we look pretty good right now. This is gonna be the first time fighting at 140. It's been a roller coaster, like all my previous fights.
Yeah.
Between 143, 145, 147, even I had one at 150. Because it thing happened with the opponent. They got hurt.
Right.
They backed out and stuff like that, and then they got to find opponents. So it's really tough. It's a really tough thing for the promoters, matchmaker. I know they really hard. They had a really hard job. Yeah, and the thing with me, I start early. I start working out really early, and because I knew, I had the feeling like something was coming. I started working out. I started, trying to get in shape, trying to lose some weight. I'm like, well, I gotta lose weight. I gotta get ready. Because fortunately, last year with coronavirus, everything was really bad, and they postponed the fight and stuff like that. We couldn't get to fights and nothing like that. So when I knew they're gonna open this up, I was like, I know I'm gonna have a chance to fight again. So I gotta get ready, because sooner or later I'm gonna receive that call. And
awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. So we wanted to bring like a little twist in tonight. Here's your next opponent. Three-time champ, Jose. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
I'm wonderful tonight, and I love the background. You are consistent. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. So
I just want Wilfredo to see, get a little glimpse of what he's gonna be fighting for.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'll tell you, man, this is great. So, man, I'm sorry for not getting you that link last time, but
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, what do you want to tell you? I can't even really. I can say young buck with Jose's age, but let's go. Tell him what's up. What's going on this week? You ready?
Man, I'm excited. We got some great, exciting fights on Saturday. But I'm really, really excited with Wilfredo's fight, man, because the fans are gonna see Wilfredo always brings nothing but exciting fights to the table. So when we get him on the card, and the fans are always happy. He takes his profession seriously. He takes no shortcuts. He always comes ready, and the fans are very rewarded when they get to see him. So this one fight you definitely want to see. It's gonna be a very exciting fight. I'm excited that he gets to fight for the New England title, and hopefully we can get him a couple more title fights in the future.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like there's going to be a show on Saturday, man. His fight alone. I mean, me and Joey said the same thing. Joey's going to go crazy too. I know it.
Yeah.
Pumped, man. Pumped. I know we expecting a packed house this week or what?
I'm hoping. I think the one of the things is a good sign to see is when you give the boxers an allotment of tickets because they want to take care of their fan base, and we want them to take care of their fan base, and they come back for more tickets, and that's a good sign, saying that that means the tickets are moving. Right now, Palladium has no ringside, has no mezzanine. They only have general admission left. So we just we appreciate the support, more so for the fighters, man, because they put a lot of work. They put a lot of work into this, and for them, so it makes me feel good for them to have their night to shine, and the fan base there to support them. As a promoter, it feels good, and I know as a fighter how that felt. So it just makes me feel like proud and happy for them.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. I'm sure everybody agrees with that, man. I'm psyched. I know the other way I think we're gonna look good for Brian Daniels too. That might be my other pick. I know, but we got Bobby Harris. He's coming on. He's gonna be next with these podcasts. So
yes. Brian Daniels is gonna be an exciting fight as well. Bobby Harris is gonna be an exciting fight. Like I tell you, I'm just excited to be able to put these guys all on the same card together, give them their time to shine. It's just exciting. It's exciting.
It's big for Worcester, big for the area. I mean,
big, yeah. This is a New England show, So not only is this big for Worcester, but this is big for New England, because it gives the other promoters also a chance to look at these fighters and also see, hey, we want to get these fighters on our cards as well,
Absolutely, man. We got past, present, and future, I believe, on that entire card.
Absolutely.
Yep. Awesome, man. So, Wilfredo, take the floor. Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just wanna say thank you to all my sponsors. Want to say thank you to Renaissance Medical Group. They always there for me. Julianis Mofongo. Those are my boys from Puerto Rico. They actually wants to be part of the sponsorship. Ace Shipney Solution.
Nice.
Magical Event Decoration. RH Security. That's my cousin have a security down in Puerto Rico. Move More and Diamond Real Estate Team. So I want to say thank you for them for being part of the sponsorship, sponsors. Oh, sorry. And it's been a blast. All these people down here in Southbridge, they support me so much. I sold out all my tickets. And people keep asking for tickets, and it's amazing. It's more than a blast. I also want to say thanks to my people from Manatí, Puerto Rico, por mi barrio Cantito. Those people, they always with me, and I'm always bring them, in my heart every time I go to the ring. In general, my friends, my people, Saturday, just look in Facebook. If you can't see the fight, you can watch this live event, New England Future 7, because it's gonna be an amazing night. You don't want to miss this thing because it's
absolutely
gonna be amazing.
The Shamrock Sports is gonna be ringside. We're gonna be all over. I'm gonna be the closest one with the camera. I'm gonna get everything out there, man. I mean, it's gonna be a good one. So
yeah, and also once again, I want to say thanks to Rivera Promotion to give me the opportunity to fight again and one of their cards, one of the events, and especially give me the opportunity to fight for a belt. This is my dream come true. just I have to pay it off on Saturday. So I'm gonna give them a great fight so they can be more excited.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I look forward to the celebration party afterwards, brother. Believe that. Believe
Right
that.
there at the, it'll be right there at the Palladium after party, right there at the Palladium.
Jose, Chuck chilling.
Yeah.
I wanted him to come on last night and promote, man. The after party. Tell him, man. We got.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is it? What's going on after?
Chuck chilling. So we're right there, right there at the Palladium when the fights are over. You know, we're gonna be at the front of the building, the upstairs part, and we're just gonna keep the party going, celebration going, because it's gonna be a great night of boxing, and might as well just, you know, have a little bit of entertainment to reward the fans and thank them for their support.
Love it, man. Absolutely love it. This is going to be awesome for us. Awesome for New England, like you said. Awesome for DJ Chuck chilling from the left side of the dial. Breezing from the left side. That's what he's always putting out there for the birthday spread. So, Wilfredo, thank you very much for coming on tonight, my man. I'm honored. Thank you. Danny, thank you for connecting me. Jose,
Absolutely.
as always, thank you.
Thank you guys for all this. This is once again, I'm more than happy, more than blessed, and you know, whatever you guys need me, anything, I'm here for it.
Awesome, man.
Guys,
Listen,
you guys, amazing.
we appreciate it. You guys have a good night. And to my last and loyal sponsor here, Mr. Comrie, he does Juness. Jose, you should take a look at what he does. He does health products and supplements and stuff like that. It's Juness. It's take a look at it. Skincare, healthy lifestyle. It's nothing about that brother. Nothing about that vaccination.
Nah.
I'm on your team. Believe that, man.
You can't. You don't get health from a needle. That's for sure.
No doubt. Look at it. No doubt. That's a whole nother podcast, man. I got you set up for that one too. So.
All right,
Hey,
man.
guys, thank you. Have a great night. It's only Wednesday and I'm this pumped up, so I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Can't wait for
Let's go.
Saturday.
Let's go, guys.
Go,
Woo!
Willie.
All
Good
right.
night.
Take care.